I was in Atlanta, Georgia, and a PBS special there, traveled around 10 cities raising funds for them. While I was there, a guy said, okay, and now here's Les Brown. Yes, I'm asking people in Atlanta, if you value this kind of program, call in right now and become a subscriber for public television. Now back to Jeff. At that moment, I thought about a fact that I had a friend named C.T. Taylor that had moved to Atlanta, Georgia 10 years ago. I used to work with him, hadn't talked to him in 10 years. My thought was right then, boy, I sure like to see old C.T. Taylor. I wonder what he's doing. Where is he? There were 5 rows of telephone operators behind me, 50 operators. At that split moment, an operator directly behind me tapped me on the shoulder and said, Mr. Brown, there's a young man that insists on talking to you. He says he knows you. I said, what is his name? His name is, what is your name, sir? C.T. Taylor. I got the phone. Yes, C.T., man, you know it right then. I was thinking about you. He said, you still lying, aren't you? No, man, I'm serious. No, really. I was thinking about you that for say you ain't seen me in 10 years, man. Don't lie. Come on, just say hello. C.T., hello, but man, I was thinking about you then. Has that ever happened to you? Huh? This happened to you right then. That's what I'm telling you. See, as you grow in consciousness, it is an asset, but it's also a liability. That's why you got to watch. When you start seeing yourself thinking something negative, stop it right quick. Stop yourself. Catch yourself. Hey, wait, hold a minute. Hold on. I don't mean that. No, hold on. You got to watch that. See, that's been in you. See, we can't control the thoughts that come in our mind, but we can control the thoughts we embrace, the thoughts that we dwell on. Whatever you dwell on, that's what you're going to manifest. So this card here, what you want, I am blessed and highly favored. Write your goal down. You know, buy and give a date. You know, here's the goal I'm going to do. Write it out. And you read that 3 times a day. Read it. Now flip the card over. Here's something else. Now, you don't have one of these cards. Just ask the ushers for it when you leave. They will give you one. Let's read this together. Ask and it shall be given you. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. For everyone that asketh receiveth. And he that seeketh findeth. And to him that knocketh it shall be opened. All right, you read that every day. Now, what we're doing, we're focusing and concentrating our thoughts. Here's something else. If you don't have one, get one. This is our tool. An investment in yourself, an investment in your mind. All achievement, ladies and gentlemen, comes out of the human mind. Everything, constructive or destructive, comes out of the human mind. I'm just asking you over the next 6 weeks to experiment with me. Watch the results in your life. This is what I've used. I've produced some incredible results in my life. Okay, Mastermind Goal Achievers Journal. You can get it in the bookstore. Here's what you do. Once you go to that page there dealing with goals, all right? You write your goal down. Now, if you don't know what your goal is right now, don't worry. Just make something up and write that down. You got to have something you're aiming at. So people are aiming at nothing in life, end up hitting nothing dead on the head. Okay? So you got to have a target. Got to have a target now. See, you know, Zig Ziglar talked about don't become a wandering generality, you know? All right. Okay, now one of the things you're going to do, what are the things you've done this past year that you feel grateful about? I feel good about the fact that I achieved one of my major goals. When I was on PBS, I enjoyed that. Other thing is I had a major goal in 1991. I told my staff, I'm going to do $1 million. We did $1,020,000 in 1991. Give me a round of applause right quick. All right? Thank you. This is exciting. The money's not important, but it sure is good. I like what Rita Davenport, she'd say, money ain't everything, but it's sure right up there with oxygen. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Take my word for it. Stuart Wild said it best. The man who said that money is the root of all evil just flat out didn't have any. It's a good feeling to start off a year not owing anybody. You know, that's a good feeling. That's a good feeling inside. Now, if somebody told you that money's not good for you, you just tell them, that's all right. Give me what you got. That's just one of my goals. Okay, that I achieved. I feel good about that. I feel good that my cholesterol level was at 245, is now down to 185. Give a round of applause. As you can see, my weight is down. Am I looking good? Go ahead on. All right. Yes, sir. Go ahead on. All right. Thank you. I'm managing my food choices. Instead of eating 3 packs of M&Ms a day, I just down, you know, I'm kind of kicking. I got a M&M support group. I'm down to half a pack a day. All right. You got to have these little goals. I feel very good about that. All right. I feel good about the fact that I told myself I couldn't manage a business because I never had any business classes. I'm now managing my own business. Give me a round of applause right quick, all right? So I'm having some fun. So what do? You want to begin, look at what your goals are. Write your goals down. Then you got a personal inventory here. You write down what it is you want to achieve, also the goals and things you want to do in your book. One of my goals was to improve my relationship with my children, to manage my time more effectively, to spend time with them. As a divorced father, I live in Detroit, Michigan. My children live in Columbus, Ohio. So I had to manage my time, flying back and forth, flying them in to me, but scheduling and making that important of spending time with my children. It's easy to send them to check, something else to put them in my life and allow them to be able to have the influence of my personality and my presence. So that's one of the goals I had. One of the goals I had was that all my life, my brother and I have always had arguments. We had an adversarial relationship, my brother and my sister. One of my goals was that I was going to improve my relationship with my brother, that I love him, and the fact that he used to tease me and all the things that he did to me and I did to him didn't matter anymore. That the love that we had for each other was far more important. It just didn't matter. I just decided that I wasn't going to allow whatever he said about me to get me upset anymore. See, people that lose out in life allow themselves to be controlled by life, by people and circumstances. So that was one of my goals, to improve my relationship with him, to have a loving relationship. I've never been able, for the 46 years I've been on the planet, to be around my brother for more than 20 minutes without an argument or a fight. We had a fight at his wedding. Am I right, Wesley? I didn't speak to my brother for 2 years. We couldn't be around each other. Now, we've been together, and you working in the company, and I give you money and everything, and we love each other, don't we? Have we had any arguments? None whatsoever. Wesley know how to push my buttons. I don't even want to think about that, Wesley. He's good. He said, "Oh, I saw you were in Ebony magazine, but you weren't on the cover." Thank you, Wesley. Thank you very much. Wesley he was working on me this afternoon. Are you going to be as good tonight as you were this afternoon? You really don't have to even worry about bothering. Nobody's going to be here anyhow. Oh, he's a good signifier. He's good. But that's my brother, and I love him very much. It doesn't matter. I just love him unconditionally. We're having a great time together. I just decided it doesn't matter anymore. I just love him anyhow, in spite of himself. So what am I doing? You got to proactively prepare to catch yourselves. When you find yourself getting negative with people that you have allowed to push your buttons, when you find yourself becoming negative about what's happening to you and the circumstances that you're involved in. Now, here's something else. Whatever you're doing, I want you to go all out. Decide to position your life, to give more in life. Why? Because when you give more, the more energy you give, the more activity that you become involved in and making a difference in life, the more that life can express through you, can write through you, can move through you, can create through you, can do things through you to change the lives of children through you. You are an outlet for all that life has. And as you change your mindset, as you begin to know, hey, wait a minute, I've got something to give. I showed up with something. I'm here. I have some value. I am approved. My life is good as it is. And I can make a difference. That's very important as you begin to look toward the future and view yourself as a channel for life to express through.